Here in this video, we're going to go through all the amenities and all the features you can get through the Coral here at Iberostar Selections here in Cancun. Now, we're not tourist operators. We don't do this professionally. We're not affiliated. We don't do these all-inclusive things like all year round or for a living or full time. We do it every now and then. So this will be more of a real world, down to earth, everyday review.
Por ti mi corazón palpita. Siempre he sido tu chiquita. ¿Cuántos te amos van ahorita? Yo ya perdí la cuenta. Quiero decirte que te amo. Ya van segundos y te extraño. Que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Entre las bromas hay.
Let's go in and check out the room. This is a junior suite at the Coral, all-inclusive, superior, junior superior. Look at that. King-size bed, nice little coral to go with the name of the hotel. And mirrors there. Stuff here for your luggage. A lot more closets. Robes. Look at that. Robes, umbrella for if it rains, which it won't. What's in here? Oh, the ironing board. More closet space. Oh, a safe. That's good. Programmable safe. A drawer that has a mind of its own. The washroom's pretty cool in here. Find a light switch. There you go. It's a nice open concept shower here. And that's the washroom there. Sorry, the bellboy came with our luggage, so I had to stop the recording. So yeah, this is, Julie's looking at the little mini bar and little snack bar, little complimentary stuff. Little pretzels and chips in there. And there's the mini bar.
I didn't see any water.
No? This is water right there.
Oh.
Water's right there. You've got the door open, so everything's fogging up.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so humid. And a nice little, what do you call this couch, Julie? Sketchy couch?
Sectional?
Sketchy?
No, that was.
And this is the view. We're on the 11th floor, and as you can see, look at that. It's beautiful. Turquoise water. A little bit of seaweed. Not that bad, though. And is this a jacuzzi tub? Oh, yeah, look at that. Jacuzzi tub.
I assume it was.
Little his and her chairs, and then a little drying rack for your swimsuits. And so this is a typical junior Supreme suite, you said?
Superior.
Superior suite. We're going to close this because it's really warm. The cool thing with this is it's all foggy now, but it's like a barn door, sliding door. So if you want to have a shower while looking at the beach, you can do it. And then if you want some privacy while you're having a shower, you can just close it and have your privacy too. They even give us complimentary slippers. Do we get to take these home? Yes, flip-flops. It says Iberostar on it. That's pretty cool. The housekeepers here are so creative. They've done little roses or petals or whatever, but then they've made a little butterfly with our drapes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty big butterfly. They even have a paper pen. That's right, this pen, especially the cap there, is made out of paper. The whole thing is made out of paper. It's pretty cool. There's the cap. time of year, but I think it's good about this resort. There's lots of chairs and stuff like that available. Like you don't have to come down at like 6 a.m. in the morning to reserve a chair like some typical resorts. There seems to be plenty. So this is a buffet for the coral. Now inside there, that's where you get all the food in there. And then on this side is where you are seated indoors. And then on the outside is a patio. And then right out here is the pool, and down there's the beach, and all here is the sun chairs. Now in the nighttime, what happens after probably in the evening, I shouldn't say nighttime, in the evening time, they remove all the sun furniture here, and then they turn it into a dining table, and they have live entertainment and dancing and stuff like that. So they go all out, and they try to also have sometimes a buffet style barbecue outside here. So they transform this area in nighttime into a dining area, and it sort of extends the buffet, and it's all included in the resort. Another good thing about the coral here at Iberostar Selections is the access to the beach. It is so close. I mean, here in Cancun, everything is stacked on top of each other, and they have to build up because left to right, there's not a lot of space. But for one, the Iberostar property is wide, probably because there's two, but it's wide. And as you can see, the access, Julie was saying, the access to the beach is amazing. Like you've got the pool deck and everything here, all the pool and the swim bar there. The sun chairs, if you don't want to go to the beach, you don't want sand, are right up there. And then it's just what? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 steps, half a dozen steps down, and you're on the beach right here. And then you've got the little cabanas and all the sun chairs here, and you're on the beach. And look at the distance of the beach you've got here. Like you've got, this is obviously a low season downtime, so they don't have as many beach chairs and deck chairs and everything. But I can imagine come December, January, February, March, they probably fill these more with more beach chairs and stuff like that. And the good thing why this is better and easy access is we took a walk down the beach down that way, and we took a walk down that way, look at different resorts. And a lot of these other resorts have retaining walls where you have to come down these other steps, and it's like a large, anywhere from 10 to 20 foot retaining wall. There's no retaining wall here. There's a small one right there, but that's basically for the pool. But then there's no retaining wall. It's all easy access, as you can see over there by where the massage huts are. You can just walk straight down. So it's pretty level and pretty accessible for getting to the beach, where other resorts aren't that accessible. That's a definite plus here at Iberostar Selection. Okay, let's talk about the food here at Coral Level. Now, food is very, how can you say, very subjective, very personal. I mean, what may be good for me and what I may like may not be what Julie likes. And what Julie likes may not be what you guys like. That's why I never look at TripAdvisor and I look for see what other people talk about the food. Yeah, it's so subjective. I mean, especially TripAdvisor. When they say, oh, the food was terrible and this and that in reviews, I don't take that. I mean, I take it. I don't pay attention to it, because that could be for anyone. Anyone could say that. I mean, the food here has been great. We're right at the buffet this morning right now, here at Coral. They have freshly baked pastries and breads every day. They have fresh fruit put out every morning. The food's been amazing, has it not?
Yeah, definitely.
We've been to,
it's been very good.
We've been to several all-inclusives around.
Some not so good.
Yeah, around. It's like we were talking about Cuba, where when you go to Cuba and you complain about the food, it's like in this day and age, if you go to Cuba and you complain about the food and you say you didn't know, well, then you didn't do your homework. You didn't watch one of these videos or something. But that's how Cuba is, and you either take it or leave it. But when you come to these places, you should expect good quality food, and the food here, from the buffets to the a la cartes. Like I said, we've been to this one right here. This is the Coral one. But we've been to the main buffet here in Iberostar Selections in the main building, and that was great.
Yeah.
The a la cartes, they were amazing. And I say this, and I say don't take it from me, but it's true. The food has been good, but don't take it from me. I'm not a big picky eater, but at the same time I am.
I'm picky.
She's picky.
The food's great.
And if she's saying the food's good, then take our word for it. The food is good, but we're not experienced gourmet connoisseurs at the same time. So keep that in mind. Now, this is a good all-inclusive breakfast. Julie's got her mimosas She got me getting one. And look at that. The good thing here is not that it's a big deal, but every other resort I've been to, I've had to ask for ketchup separately, and they bring it either in a bottle or packets. This one, they have separate little reserved bowls for ketchup. Here at the food truck, this is what they have to offer at the food truck, which is a little different than other stuff at the buffets. Just pause the video if you want to see the menu. Let me tell you about Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi at the resort is everywhere. Everywhere in the resort, you can get Wi-Fi. And why I bring this up at the time when we're 10 minutes away at the Cancun sign, I know it's noisy in the background, I apologize for that, is because the Wi-Fi actually works here. That's right, the Wi-Fi, it's faint, but you actually get a Wi-Fi signal from the resort that's over there, 10-minute walk away. I don't know how many miles that is, or it's probably half a mile, maybe a quarter of a mile. But it's that far away, and we still get Wi-Fi when we're over at the Cancun sign. That's pretty amazing for the Wi-Fi. So that's interesting. They've come around and told us, or asked us, they were very polite about it, asked us if we don't mind doing a survey after we finish eating our breakfast. So I guess it's a survey with multiple choice questions, just so they can improve. If you ask your guests and your members what they want, that's how they know how to improve in the future. It's a good step. And that's it. It literally took 2 minutes. So a good thing with this resort, which I've never seen in any other resorts. I've been to dozens of all-inclusive resorts, but I've never seen it. They supply sunscreen for you if you forget yours, I guess, because you should take your own, because you never know. But they supply, this is SPF 30, and they said behind the counter they have SPF 50 if you need it. So supplying, sunscreen, pretty good. So not so far away from the resort, you have bird scooters here that you can rent. If you want to go somewhere and you don't want to get a taxi, just rent a scooter. These are the ocean villas with their own private swim-up bars, or swim-up pools.
Swim-up villas.
They're called swim-up villas. You can see how close they are to the ocean. We were actually going to get these ones before we booked the Coral. You can relax in a nice hammock away from the beach though. And these are the poolside villas, which you don't have your own private swim up, but it is still semi-private because only the people here in the villa can use this. As you can see, nobody's using it now. The bonus with this, that's the big pool and all the other resort stuff over there. So it's not far to walk to the buffet and stuff like that. But the good thing, it is quiet. As you can hear, if you want peace and quiet and somewhat semi-private environment, this is the place to be. We're just having breakfast here. The other thing I wanted to mention is the Coral here is, yes, I get it, it's adults only, but the Iberostar Selections, which is the sister one, which is attached to it, is just as good. But what we were saying, Julie and I were saying, if you're coming for adults only, and it's probably maybe $100, $200, I mean, don't quote me on price because price can change.
Season.
Yeah, it could change anytime. But we were looking at the villas at the Selection. It's about the same price, if not a little bit more, to come here. So this is all self-contained. Other than the a la cartes over there, everything else you can get here. And
You almost don't need to.
yeah, you almost don't need to go over there. That's what we were saying. You almost don't need to go over there. Other than the a la cartes, if you're fancy about a la cartes, if you want to just do the buffet here, then you could actually stay here, not even go over to the main hotel. And other than when you check in and check out, there's a lobby here where you check in and check out, but you go there to drop your luggage off. Or no, that's where they drop you off.
Yeah.
That's where the transportation drops you off and picks you up. But other than that, if you're adults only, you can splurge a couple $100 more, give or take. Don't quote me on that. And you don't care about a la cartes. Majority of your stuff is done here. Mm-hmm. That's a plus, because a lot of these other all-inclusive resorts that have it, they're usually an afterthought.
It's just a pool.
And it's just a pool or a section off area. This is a completely different area, and it's run completely separate than the Iberostar. Even though it's the same, it's run completely separate. So keep that in mind. The other quick thing we want to talk about is the cleanliness of this place. This place, everywhere you go, I was saying to Julie last night at dinner, like, every time I go into the washroom, there's a cleaner in there, and she has to excuse herself. So I guess, out of politeness, so we can use the washroom. But almost every single time I go into any washroom, it's being cleaned. I've noticed in the men's washroom, they've got hand towels, like actual towels that nicely rolled up and everything that you can use to wash your hand or wipe your hands and dry your hands afterwards. There is a hand dryer, but there's an alternative. You can use those and then just put them in there. A nice environmental option. Cleanliness here, not just a washroom, it's the overall resort. What do you think? I think it's awesome.
Top notch.
Yeah, like I mean, I haven't seen it this clean. Yeah, they're always clean. Yesterday,
They were blowing sand off the deck this morning too.
yeah, like with a leaf blower. I mean, I saw a girl yesterday down in the lobby. She had taken, there was one of the wicker chairs like this, but had a big wicker back, and she had taken the cushion off here, and she was cleaning the wicker, like scrubbing the wicker.
You seen them scrubbing the sunbeds too.
The beds. Every morning, they're vacuuming the pool and scrubbing the sides of the pool for mildew or slime or something. So amazing cleanliness. If you're looking for a clean, safe place, good quality food, good beach, I mean, this place is, I mean,
The view you can get.
you can't beat the view on any of these rooms here. I mean, I guess if you're on the second or third floor, but still, it's still pointing to the ocean. It's amazing. How do you compare this? Now, the reason we're going to compare this, like, we've been to other all-inclusive, many of them in Cancun, other countries too. But first of all, I just want to know, Julie, what's your overall take on this resort in general? And not to give it like a 1 out of 10 or anything like that. Not that kind of scale, but just your own opinion, what you think it is.
To me, it's almost perfect because you get everything you need, especially for an adults-only getaway. I would say, well, there's no cons in my eyes, but everybody, everybody's different. But no, this resort has it all.
Yeah, don't look at TripAdvisor. Whatever you do not look at. You could look at it for the star rating or out of 5, whatever it is, but don't read the comments, especially when it comes to food, like I said earlier in the video. But we've been to the Palace chain of resorts in the past 2 or 3 trips. So what do you?
We were nervous.
Yeah, so we were nervous because Palace. I don't know if you know Palace chain. It's high up there. It's 5-star.
Very high quality.
Yeah, and you know what? This didn't disappoint, I don't think, at all. This is equally as good as Palace, in my opinion.
For me, and again, maybe it's a personal thing, but for me, to have the quality that Palace has plus the better view, to me is better than Palace for that reason.
Yeah. So that's it, folks. I mean, this wasn't supposed to be a professional review. We're not one of these guys that go, or girls that go around touring and rating different resorts all across the Caribbean or in Cancun or something. We're everyday people, just probably like you. You want to know if this is a good resort. You're looking for a place to go, and you want to know if this is good. And like I said, one of the things that a lot of people don't touch on too much, I get it. They need to put everything in a short video, but what they don't touch on a lot is the rooms and the cleanliness of the resorts and stuff like that. So hopefully this real world, down to earth, normal person review is good for you.
We just want to share our experience.
Yeah. We're not into the travel thing of making travel videos and stuff like that. This is Outdoor Connects. We stay outdoors. We take you along for when we go outdoors, like this. Even though this is a little more posh than camping and stuff like that, which is our daily rick and stuff like that. This is what we do every now and then. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye.